r/AskReddit, what's the GOAT of all sitcoms? I did a full watch through of MASH in 2022 in the lead up to the 50th anniversary of the premiere and was amazed at how well it held up. Fantastic show. Seinfeld. You have to understand how hard and impossible for a show of this concept to even make it past short-sighted TV execs to get on air. It went against almost every trope and actually brought the everyday hilarity of human interactions as the driving story. That's why even watching it today it doesn't feel dated. George Costanza is my idol. I have legit used the "was that wrong? Should I not have done that?" defense at a job and it actually worked. Golden Girls. Hilarious at times, poignant at others. The Golden Girls are timeless. Their jokes/comedy about real-life situations are still very relevant today. Blanche is still a slut lol. I've watched Parks and Recreation more times than any other sitcom and I will watch it again. My first time seeing them at the ice skating rink trying to get to the podium. That's one of those memorable fits of laughter where it gets a little hard to breathe. This show has some stellar moments. I've never watched it. I'll give it a try. Arrested Development. Not a single mention of the OG, I Love Lucy. Hers was the pioneer of 3 cameras setting sitcom. In my opinion this has to be the cleverest sitcom ever made. There were so many setups for jokes whose punchlines landed way later. It was a show that you could jump in at any point and enjoy, but if you had been paying attention from the beginning there was a whole extra layer for you to enjoy. I haven't watched it in years but it's easily still my favorite sitcom. Malcolm in the Middle. The one where Hal's family is horrible to Lois and the kids ruin the reunion to pay them back is great. Francis's wife is like, "What are you going to do?" Francis's response, "We don't know, we never know." I'd have to go with MASH, a truly excellent show that went out with dignity after a decade-long run. Cheers. Old but not dated, it was even a few years old when I was born. Loved the spin-off Frasier as well. Fawlty Towers. It's bizarre to think that there were only ever 12 episodes. Watery Fowls. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And it aged so well. Lucille Ball was funny as a motherfucker. Her timing was impeccable. Back in the sweatshop in Nam, we'd find a cat, we'd toss it in the soup. Those hungry bastards ate cat soup every day. What's the worst that could happen? Kid chokes on a hairball and dies, so we'd toss him in the soup. I was making money and over food. Literally. Someone lose a hand or a foot. I'd toss it in the soup. Blackadder. There were a lot of cunning plans in that show, and Rick Mayall playing Flash Hart at various stages was brilliant. Oh. It's a scythe. And a dachshund named Colin. Community. 1984 really awakened me in high school. I think kids should be forced to read it. Might be my favorite sitcom line of all time. Some might say it was streets ahead. Still use the meow beans scale with my husband to rate my friends. Had to scroll way too far to see this. Diesel launched a lot of shows. Star Trek, Mission Impossible, The Untouchables. Here's Your Sperm. The IT Crowd. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? I'm sorry for your loss. Move on. There's one scene with Moss in workouting that's about the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't even want to describe it, don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. The Shuzzi. Taxi Aini Jen. You wouldn't shoot a policeman and then steal his helmet. You wouldn't go to the toilet in his helmet and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow. And then steal it again. Downloading films is stealing. 30 Rock wasn't the most popular, but it was the best. 30 Rock is one of the most well-written shows I've watched so far. What a week. And seasons and reruns. Do I look okay? That's exactly how you look. I agree completely. Top-notch weirdo comedy from top to bottom. Give me your fingernails. Scrubs. Slagathor forever. Scrubs taught me more about life than anything I've seen before or since on TV/film. Turk and Amp, JD do a podcast now where they watch the episodes and comment on them with other members of the cast. It's really good. Fake Doctors Real Friends with Zach and Donald. Season 1 to 8. The Office. Peep Show. Super Hans did 4 grams of coke to calm down. Il's bits have been redone so many times on so many other shows from The Nanny to iCarly. Everything part of that show was iconic. 4 nons. Correct answer. You are so Rainbow Rhythms. We could be men with Ben. I'm going to say black books, just to remind people of black books. I love black books, and on top of that there was a time when my brother used to look like Manny, also wearing shorts and shirts like Manny does. Once I saw him come out of the supermarket and burst out laughing. Same clueless face, same hair, same dumb situation energy. It was the best thing ever. 100% Seinfeld. Here's to feeling good all the time. The Dick Van Dyke Show. Link. Futurama. Classic era Simpsons. Animated sitcoms are still sitcoms. Certainly dropped off from its peak, as such people don't give it proper respect. But its classic episodes, groundbreaking achievements, and even longevity among many other things, make it the GOAT for sure. MASH. EVA, the series finale Goodbye, Farewell and Amen is the most watched episode of television in American history. The number of viewers is only surpassed by Super Bowls and the moon landing. It is literally the GOAT. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.